Now, this is a picture or pictures of some of the streets that are found in the West Side. There are some pictures you'll find quite a bit of dumping, and you'll find that quite a few of these streets don't even have sidewalks. The people who live there have to muddle through puddles whenever it rains, and their children have to go across puddles themselves. But the thing is, they can't even walk, much less run, much less take a walk in the evenings, because they'll wind up having to walk down the middle of the road. You'll see a lot of blockage of the sidewalks. You'll see the telephone poles that are found right smack in the middle of the sidewalk, and it forces you to either go into tall grass that you'll find sometimes thorns and stickers, or it'll force you to go into the street in order to access the other side of the sidewalk.
And that's if you can walk, right? I mean, so if you're a person in a wheelchair, these sidewalks, aren't even accessible. If you're a mother that's also wanting to exercise and take the kids along, in a stroller, guess what? You also have to put that stroller down on the street, or, who knows what happens. So it's not inviting. It's not inviting to walk. It's not inviting to go exercise and run if people want to run. And then, did you notice all these empty lots, right? So the West Side, we have this wonderful history, but instead of saving these beautiful small homes, they've been knocking them down right and left. So then, is this? It's you don't want to walk because
it is no longer a neighborhood. So that people are walking, no trees. There are no trees. There are no homes. It is not a neighborhood. So I'm not sure if anyone would be willing to walk out there by themselves, or better yet, walk in the street by themselves, because that's what you have readily accessible to you, is the actual street to walk on. So that's discriminatory, to say the least.
Right, and then there are these other photos that we took right by our little Casa de Cuentos, where we do oral histories, and it was 8 o'clock at night, and then I realized, wow, it's amazingly dark. You can't see anything. So I took the photo and thought, yeah, I mean, perfect. This is San Antonio. 8 o'clock is a perfect time to walk because it's not as hot. And wouldn't it be nice to walk with even family members? But who, again, would want to walk in this area where there are no street lights? And then when I drove myself over to Carolina Street over by the King William area, same, 10 minutes later, look at how bright these streets are. Obviously, they do care that some people in some neighborhoods have well-lit streets and walkable streets, but not in poor neighborhoods, and that's the West Side.
And other cities have good streets, streets with great sidewalks, with good lighting. Why can't the West Side of San Antonio have the same thing? Other neighborhoods have this in San Antonio. Why can't the West Side of San Antonio have this?
And one final thing, as we what I've also noticed, they're putting bike paths all over the city, but not in this neighborhood. And the only place I've actually seen the bike paths are on Commerce Street Bridge and Buena Vista Street Bridge. Who would want to ride a bike there? You're asking for your death wish.